Hello, it's Alison, the occupational therapist here at Pendleside Hospice. It's been a while since I did any videos for you, so we just thought it'd be nice if I did another relaxation session and make this a bit more of an autumn theme for you. So I hope you're gaining something from these relaxation sessions and you're just being able to use them as you feel fit. They're great if you're struggling with your sleep, to use these just before you go to bed, just to help you wind down, or if you're finding that life is particularly difficult and you're finding you're very anxious or worried about things, then again, taking just some time out to do some relaxation is really good. There's so much stuff out there at the moment about nature, and so I just thought it'd be really nice if we went on another bit of a woodland walk, but this one's just with a bit more of an autumn theme. Okay. So when you're ready, you need to find yourself somewhere just comfortable to sit. You can either lie on your bed, or you could just sit in a nice comfortable chair, but it's just all about finding somewhere where it's just calm, where you can relax. Okay. And when you've got yourself in a nice comfortable position, first thing we're going to do is we're just going to concentrate on our breathing. Now while I'm doing this relaxation, it might be easier just to rest your eyes gently shut, so you can just take away some of the distractions, of visual distractions that are going on. I'm quite happy for you to not do that, but it just sometimes helps. So just gently find yourself somewhere nice and comfortable. Just take a bit of a stretch to get yourself comfortable, and then gently rest your eyes closed. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to concentrate on our breathing. I want you just to take in a nice, deep, big breath. Fill your lungs full and breathe out nice and gently from deep inside. Just repeat that a few times, just a few really deep breaths in and out. And just imagine you're taking in lungfuls of fresh autumn crisp air. So in and out. So we're going to begin to shift our attention away from what's going on around us. We're just going to concentrate in our imagination on this woodland. So we're just keeping that breathing nice and simple, nice deep breaths in and out. Just let your imagination take you, but it's going somewhere different. So we're going to be in the woods for an adventure that's going to help you feel more refreshed, so that you can feel perhaps a little bit more like yourself again. These woods are quite special, and they're a place where you can escape to and where you feel safe. So it's your private hideaway. No one else knows about it. We're just going to pretend that we're there now. It's a perfect kind of day outside. So it's a lovely autumn day. So the sun is shining and there's still some warmth in that sun. But it's one of those crisp days where the atmosphere is just really clear. And there's a bit of an edge to the temperature, so you've got the warmth of the sun, there's that slight edge, and there's a bit of a breeze blowing. So the sky is a beautiful, brilliant blue, and the colours, we're just really aware of those colours. So there's reds, oranges, browns. When the wind blows through the tops of the trees, you can really hear that crinkle and that rustling of leaves in the treetops. And every time there's a breeze, every time the wind blows, there's more leaves coming down off those trees. So there's a thick carpet of leaves underneath your feet. So you're aware of that lovely blue over the top. So you're obviously in a little bit of a clearing area where you've got a clear view up, but then they're surrounded by trees. So there's clouds, and it's that sort of day when it could rain, could be showery. So those bigger clouds where there's some colour and effect to them, and everything looks just a bit more dramatic. But you just it's peaceful, it's calm, it's a lovely place to be. And you're just thinking, give giving yourself chance for those worries and fears and concerns you have just to drift away. Imagine they're drifting away on the clouds, and those clouds are moving quite quickly overhead. Just imagine those clouds are just taking some of your worries and concerns away with them. And you're just aware of the smells. We've talked about the sounds, we talked about the colours and the smells. Just think about an autumn woodland that's just delightful. That combination of the smell of the leaves on the ground and that freshness in the air. And there might be a pine smell as well if there's pine around. So we're just going to imagine now that we're just walking along a path. Just take a little time to yourself and notice what it's like. How wide is it? What's it made of? How does it feel when you're walking on it? Because it's autumn, it's going to be covered in leaves, and sometimes you've got that crunch of leaves under your feet, or that feeling of a bit of a bounce because the leaves are just so thick. Each step you take, just notice how you feel more and more alive with each step that you take. And it might be this more of a bounce in your step. Walking feels effortless and invigorating. That might be completely different to how he normally is for you. Because you're in your imagination, it's a time to imagine that you're somewhere, and it might be that some of your physical ailments are not there at the moment, and that you can walk freely and in any way that you choose. And more you notice that you're feeling more renewed and more revived. Just looking around, just notice your surroundings. There's many types of trees, different shapes, different sizes, and they're all different colours. So some of them might still be green, some of them might be coniferous, so they're always going to be green. Some of them might be brown leaves, some of them might be red, some might be yellow, might be orange. It's all those beautiful hues of autumn. And there's just that rainbow of smiling leaves and colours that are just so attractive at this time of year. And the smell of the woods. Just notice the sounds that come and go. The breeze rustling the trees, the leaves coming off, bird songs. It might be that there's an occasional bark of a dog, or the sound of running water. There might just be there's a nice little stream running through the centre of your wood. The sunlight streams through, beaming a golden light that dapples through the branches and makes those colours of autumn even more sharp and beautiful. Casting shadows here and there. The air tingles and the wood sparkles with life. It feels radiant, and the fresh air renews your energy with each and every breath that you take. You're just going to carry on walking. You just imagine perhaps coming up in the middle of this wood, or on the path that you're on, it might be there's a bench where you can just sit down and rest. And also we're aware of this stream that I've already just mentioned. The sound of tumbling water, it sparks your curiosity. So you've got this chair to sit down on, or you might want to wander off and find out about this stream. Might even be a waterfall there. So it will take you off in a new direction, not sure what you'll find and what you'll see. You discover a beautiful stream. Gurgling, chuckling, clear, crisp. Leaves in it that have been blown in by the wind are just bouncing down freely and carefree down the stream. The noise of the stream, the water cascading over rocks. You just feel invigorated by the noise of this. You're reminded that this stream gradually flows into a river, and that will eventually join the oceans of our earth. Back on the path, you go back to that bench I told you about. Let's go and have a sit down. It's just in a nice place, it's in an opening. The sun is on it, so even though it's autumn, You can feel the warmth of the sun as you just sit down there. And we're just going to just take some time now. Perhaps do concentrate again on your breathing. Those nice, slow, deep breaths in and out. You notice the canopy of trees that's protective and comforting, and how the leaves are being blown by the breeze, and the sunlight sparkling through brings its warmth and wonder to everything it shines upon. You drink in the beauty of this scenery and soaking its magic into your heart. Just carry on, just taking as long as you need just to explore this beautiful place. How large is it? Is there anything else that you can see from that, your woodland bench, that's something that's special for you? It might be some animals that you see wandering in, because it's so still and so quiet and you're on your own. It might be that a deer just strays in, or you're aware of the birds calling in the trees above you, or it might be that it's so quiet and peaceful that one comes down and just sits very close to you. It might be that, you know, your clearing leads to further distant views across to mountains in the distance. I don't know, that's up to you. This is your place. You make it as special as you want. We're just continuing just to really just take in this beautiful, beautiful vista, and we're just taking in those nice, deep, slow breaths that are allowing you to relax more and more as you just enjoy this place, this scenery. And when we're ready, we're going to just, from this extraordinary space, you just begin feeling lighter and more free and easy, feeling the surge of life pulsing through you, replenishing your energy. And each time you breathe, you can tell you are being completely restored from inside. And you're just getting back that energy. You're feeling more relaxed and calm and more at ease. And you're just going to be able to use and remember this woodland walk whenever you need to. You're going to be able to take yourself back into this wood, back to that clearing, back to this stream, back to this bench, back to the sights and the smells and the colours and the noises, all the animals that you've seen, all the different colours of the trees, all the different smells, all the different birds that are singing. It's just a lovely, lovely place to be. And I want you to know you can take yourself there, to this safe place that is uniquely yours. Only you know what it's like in your imagination. And to be able to use that time and time again whenever you need to. We're just going to take a few more deep breaths now. In and out. In and out. And then we're slowly going to open your eyes. You're going to stretch. Just give yourself a really good stretch. Just bring yourself fully back now into the room, into where you're sitting, into where you're lying. And there we are, full of life, alert and ready for whatever comes next. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you gained something from this and that you're able to use this effectively to help yourselves. Take care and hope to see all of you soon.